What's happening, party people? Yesterday was kind of a long day, a little bit rough. One of the first things that happened was almost tore my fingernail off messing with a wiper on the car that Elizabeth's driving. I was changing the wiper assembly because the arms are stripped. They got stuck under the hood. The thing was on intermittent. It moved. It almost fell. I grabbed it. Man, that thing snatched my finger, almost ripped my finger off. That was painful, bloody. I filmed that stuff, but I transferred it to my computer. I was making my video of the day yesterday, and the computer crashed. I heard this little pop sound. Computer blacked out. Nothing. It's dead. I assume it's something on the motherboard, because if it was hard drive related or something like that, when I try to power it up, it'll just simply tell me I don't have a hard drive. It is dead, not doing nothing. Then I was supposed to leave town yesterday, decided to try to do a couple of things for a local person. I didn't get done with that until 9 last night. Started at 1 after a few setbacks, and that went till 9, so I didn't get out of town. So now I'm going to finish this video for the day. I'm going to clean up some mess I have around here. I'm gonna organize a couple things, pack up my tools, and tonight I should end up in Terre Haute, Indiana after about 10 hours of driving. So that's where I'm at. Wish me well, and trying to make my rounds, get some stuff done from last year. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Kicking off part 2 of my Tinker Day with this S70. It needs a rocker panel, a fender on the other side, a door on the other side. Needs a brake job. Probably brake hoses on the front, which is normal. Looked like whoever hit this car had a red vehicle. Well, there's red paint and scrapings there, and this looks white, so I don't know. Back door doesn't look bad, but this front door and this fender does, so I got those two parts. It's got a stripe on it I'll need to take off. But I'm going to do the brake job. A door panel in here. This door panel's wrecked. I had a part 1 to today's videos, but I transferred those files to my computer, and my computer blew up. Anyway, let me get started with this so I can get this done and start packing up to hit the road. Not sure if I'm gonna make it on the road today. Didn't remember this thing being missing a battery clip. Anyway, let's start out by checking the brake fluid. See what the quality of that is. It looks real good, nice and clean. Let's see what the tester says. It is. Brake fluid's nice and clean. So we're going to leave that, but I think the hoses are cracked, so we're going to replace the hoses. Here's all the parts I have. I have an antenna sleeve, a lower torque mount, front brake pads. I have serpentine belt. This one is cut all the way across. I didn't know this was missing the cap from there. 2 brake hoses for the front, engine mount for the front, torque mount for the top, and 2 rotors. And like I said, the fender and the door. So I'm going to start off with the brake stuff. I'm going to pull this wheel, get the rotor off, do the pad, do the brake hose. I didn't realize this fender's dented in too. Not that bad though. So let me do that. The inner tie rod in the boot is totally torn, so we need to do one of those. I'm going to check the control arm and get to work. This boot is torn on this CV axle because it's slinging grease. So that needs to be replaced. It looks like a Volvo axle too. That's a shame. It is a Volvo axle. Let me see where it's cracked at. It looks like right here on the end. Anyway, it's slinging grease, so it needs to be replaced. Let me try to get this brake line loose and get this caliper off. That engine mount appears to be good. I thought it was bad, so I ordered one, so I'll credit her back for that. The brake hoses are not cracked, so I'm going to credit her back for that. The end link looks like the boot's torn on that, so she'll probably need some of those soon, along with the tie rod end and this boot on the CV axle. So got this side done. Let me work on getting this and this rocker panel replaced. At 70, it has these clips here that hold the top in instead of being glued. They clip in from the bottom or the outer edge, so you can pop them out from the bottom side and then slide them out. Or you can just wedge them out like that. But to get them in, let's see here. Oh, you slide them in over the top and pop them in the bottom. And they're in. So I got one more to do there, and this one's ready to be installed. 4 of these clips worked to put back in, and 3 of them didn't. So I got some clips from a local place. These work here for putting those back in. Did a good job securing it. And then these right here also worked for putting those back in. So I got that in. I need to find my rivets and put that mud flap on, then put that wheel back on. And now I'm seeing the wheel skirt is torn up there. I need to stop drill that so that won't tear anymore right there. Got this rocker panel done, this brake stuff done, this mud flap on. This light is busted, need to be replaced. I'm gonna look for one of those. Both of these lights in here are jacked up. I'm gonna look for those. Next, I'm gonna do this antenna, a brake light, and this door panel. Replacement door panel does have the vinyl pucker, and that's a lot better than the vinyl peeled off. However, this switch seems to be damaged, so I'm gonna pull that out and I'm gonna test these other switches. So I have a zip tie in the fuel door switch. The trunk is closed, and I'm gonna test the windows. That one's missing a window switch off of the driver. So let's see how this works. I got the key here somewhere. Get this window over here to roll up from the front. It does roll up from the back. Let me try that again. If not, I'm gonna have to switch that switch pack and try to fix that button. Nope. Doesn't work. You hear the trunk pop, and the fuel door latch jumped because this was in there and it tossed it out, and I replaced the fuel cap. This antenna mast was broke off right at the bottom of the antenna. So got that out, got that ready for the fresh antenna, getting ready to put this back in. Very common for older cars to leave the road because somebody had a minor accident. If somebody bashes up your door or a fender, don't let that car get totaled out, or take the money and run. Fix it yourself with parts out of the salvage yard. So that's what I normally do. After messing with that brake stuff and getting those body panels done, I got that door replaced and wrestled around with the door panels because all the clips were busted off of those things, and had to run to Home Depot and get some glue to glue the door panels back together. Then I delivered that car back to its owner. So that ended the day, and I'm starting a new day. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.